What up, y'all? It's your boy Shake, and I'm back with another video discussing AEW Fight Forever. Last week, we got a patch update that brought fixes preparing us for the Hook House and DLC drop. I was pleasantly surprised by the recent patch, but I can't help but think it's one step forward and 10 steps backwards with Fight Forever. In the Limitless Bunny update late last month, there was a laundry list of fixes, but in the process, the update completely screwed up springboard attack, hit collision, and Irish whip drop downs and leapfrogs. While this 1.5 update may have fixed some things, I've decided to do a video highlighting some of the bugs and glitches that are ruining the game mechanics. Before I jump in, I want to reiterate, this game could be great. Big emphasis on could. But at this point, I'm convinced this buggy mess of a game is the result of limited development resources, poor programming, and the fact that no one is actually playtesting it. I dare someone, anyone at AEW Games, THQ, or Ukes to prove me otherwise. I've encountered way too many glitches and bugs after 2 patches and we're 3 months removed from its release. Number 1. Buggy Tag Team AI. As you guys know, I enjoy tag team matches and Fight Forever because the tandem moves are cool and tag matches typically last longer than single matches. After putting tag matches through the paces, I've noticed they haven't fixed the CPU AI. In the game's tutorial archive section under Tag Partner, it clearly states you can also perform a tandem attack right when you tag it. Since the last patch update, this is no longer the case. Previously, when you tagged in and took control of the new legal man, the CPU would hold your opponent in place. This allowed you to do a corner tandem grapple. Now, when you tag in, the CPU will either turn the opponent around in the corner or even worse, do the setup for a springboard or top rope attack. Problem is, they climb the top rope and do absolutely nothing. The CPU will immediately come down. It's a complete waste, and I genuinely hope it reverts back to how it was. I'm playing on Switch, but can someone please confirm in the comments if this is also happening on PlayStation and Xbox? Number 2. Staying with tag matches here, the window to perform corner tandem finishers is small. I mean, it's like milliseconds. When you toss your opponent into the turnbuckle and make the tag to the new legal man, you have to be flicking the R stick immediately. If not, you'll end up with the aforementioned scenario where the CPU will do something really moronic that defies all wrestling logic. Number 3, again, in tag matches, I've noticed that if you toss your opponent outside, there's a good chance your tag partner or opponent will just stay out there. They'll just stand outside the ring. They won't run in to break up a pin or a submission. They'll just act like a spectator, maybe even your manager or valet. It essentially turns your tag match into a handicap match. Depending on how you prefer to play, you might enjoy this. Number 4. Speaking of ridiculous game logic, why is the default exit animation in tag matches rolling out of the ring? In addition to that dumb design choice, why does the CPU roll out of the ring furthest away from their corner? It makes no sense whatsoever. At least program the CPU to take the quickest route back to their respective corner instead of halfway across the ring, which is also why the CPU gets stuck outside the ring since the most recent update. In the previous update, they added new animations for wrestlers with Irish whip signatures, like Adam Page's pop-up powerbomb or Cash Wheeler's spinebuster. Originally, when you triggered those moves, your character would push the opponent away, and then they'd run back to you. The updated animation has your character pulling your opponent in for the finisher. So it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility that they could program tag partners to exit the ring normally. To be honest, this seems like the developers were trying to take a shortcut by using the rolling animation. Number 5. The 10-second tag limit is botched. No matter what happens in tag matches, your partner rolls out of the ring after 10 seconds. If I pin my opponent, shouldn't the timer reset? It would just make sense. In single matches, if your opponent is being counted out and you go outside, it restarts the count. Why isn't that same logic applied in tag matches so your CPU tag partner doesn't start rolling out as you go for a pin or a submission, or worse, as you're getting pinned? Again, this is Tag Team Wrestling 101, so there needs to be a complete overhaul to tag match logic. Number 6. This one is simple and straightforward, but they outright lied in the patch notes. Sheeta's finisher still doesn't connect with any regularity. It's pretty ridiculous if you ask me. So there you have it, folks, my list of the 6 glaring issues with patch 105. Honestly, at this point, I'm frustrated with Fight Forever. I enjoy the gameplay, but after coughing up $80 for the Elite Edition, I expected way more. I remember when people were complaining that Tears of the Kingdom was a $70 game, but that's a Game of the Year contender. Fight Forever is not even remotely in the same category. The lack of communication about fixes or DLC roadmap has me believing that nothing that was said pre-launch about constant updates was true. With tomorrow's DLC drop, let's see if there will be any fixes addressing this stuff. While I doubt it, I'll wait and see. I'd be interested to know what bugs you've encountered since last week's update. Please let me know in the comments. Also, someone do me the favor and post this in the AEW Games Discord so Zaidi can see for themselves how badly this game performs. As always, thank you for watching, y'all. If you enjoyed this content or relate to my frustrations, please hit the like button, notification bell, and subscribe to my channel. Also, please stay tuned as this is the first of a 3-part series exploring AEW Fight Forever. I'll have the next installment up soon. Peace.